Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW. This is Saturday Showdown, and we're kicking things off with the White Dragons.
Is scheduled for one fall.
Whoa. Grim Loco charging out. Grim Loco attacking Akira Matsuda. This is supposed to be a one-on-one competition. Kushida Satora coming to the rescue of his partner before the match has even begun. Both men colliding in. Hurricanrana. Akira Matsuda gets caught by Grim Loco. We are starting things off hot and heavy tonight. Grim Loco attacking Akira Matsuda. We're finally in the ring. The match is underway. Akira Matsuda hasn't even gotten his vest off yet. Dragon suplex. I know Grim Loco has been a little on the, let's say, ornery side as of late, looking for title opportunities and has not gotten them. From what I understand, he was upset about being put into what he considers an honest singles competition, going up against a tag team competitor like Akira Matsuda. But Matsuda has competed in singles matches all around the world, and recently has expressed interest into getting into singles competition again. And obviously Loco, oh, what an enziguri from Akira Matsuda. Matsuda now with the windup. Loco up and over the top rope to the outside. We are starting things off. Oh, Mike Aturi now trying to hold back Akira Matsuda, trying to let Grim Loco get back inside the ring. Here comes Loco. Here comes Matsuda. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl DDT. Matsuda just planted Grim Loco down to the canvas. Loco coming out, swinging from the fences, trying to take out Akira Matsuda before we got even started. Folks, Dirk Webb has just joined us over on the Twitch platform. Dirk, thank you for joining us in our chat rooms on Twitch. Matsuda, hard kick right to the snout. We got a cover, leg is hooked. Kick out by Grim Loco. Well, they don't call him Loco for anything, folks. We know he's hot-headed. We know he's an outstanding in-ring competitor. But I would think twice about coming out and attacking Akira Matsuda, especially with his partner standing directly by him. But again, they never claimed Grim Loco was sane. Delivering a shot to the back now is Grim Loco on Akira Matsuda. Rick Fletcher, thank you for sharing the stream. Welcome to XFW Saturday Showdown. Single leg takedown by Matsuda. Grim Loco kicks it back off. Both men very well versed in high flying. And Loco twice around the world into a flying head scissors. Loco, a luchador. Akira Matsuda, a prominent high flyer and strong style competitor from Japan. Up and through the ropes again. Shotgun dropkick delivered by Grim Loco. Loco tosses him back inside the ring. Matsuda now laying prone, face down on the canvas. Loco chasing after the United States Championship, looking for another opportunity. Akira Matsuda looking to get back into singles competition to just break up a little bit off the ropes. Matsuda now flying clothesline. Matsuda taking off that top turnbuckle. Matsuda now himself looking to play a little games here. Loco set the pace earlier on by attacking Matsuda. We know the White Dragons are not prone to using underhanded tactics. They have in the past, being in exploding rim matches, electrified barbed wire matches, death matches, you named it. The White Dragons have been in it all. And now Matsuda with a Hurricanrana. Loco finding his way to the outside. Kushida Satora cheering on his partner from ringside. Right hand now by Akira Matsuda. Matsuda over the ropes, body splash, suicide plancha from over the ropes to the outside. Under Grim Loco, walk away to kick off XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Kick to the midsection, big time DDT. Again, a cover by Matsuda. Loco gets the shoulder up, not even a 1 count. Off the ropes. Up and over. Ooh! Matsuda may just rolled an ankle and fell to his feet. Loco again goes right for that same ankle. Matsuda may have rolled his ankle and now Loco capitalized on sweeping the leg out. Hurricane on and out. Akira Matsuda may have rolled that ankle. Loco now taking advantage of it. Loco's got him on the top rope. Not a good place for Matsuda. All the way up, both men on the top rope. Frankensteiner from the top by Grim Loco. Akira Matsuda now in trouble. Ever since that leapfrog and that stutter step, twisting that ankle, Matsuda's been in trouble. Shot to the face there by Matsuda, turning things around. Sends Loco into the corner. Loco again in turnaround. Matsuda again looks slow to move on this. Oh! I stand corrected. Massive crescent kick to the side of the head of Grim Loco, but again, Loco gets the shoulder up. Too close to the ropes for Matsuda. Again, the combination of strikes. Matsuda up and over the head. Shades of the United States champion, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Matsuda now lining him up. Ankle feeling a little bit better. Matsuda phenomenal. Arm drag from the top rope. Matsuda now making his way up. We might see it. Matsuda getting in position. Phoenix splash countered. Loco saw it coming. Got two knees up. Clothesline by Matsuda. Still moving a little slow. Unable to capitalize on that attack. Again, I think he really did twist that ankle. Clothesline now by Matsuda. Follows through the second one again. A little slower on his pace. Oh, with the super kick. Finds its mark. Matsuda now building momentum. Trying to one-up Grim Loco as Loco tried the early attack on here at XFW. Irish whip now by Akira Matsuda. Loco holds on. Matsuda catches. Rainbow cutter off the top ropes.
1, 2.
And again, Grim Loco survives and gets the shoulder up. How much more can Loco have in the tank? Elbow drop now by Akira Matsuda. And look again, Loco getting back to his feet, almost shelling up all the damage. It throws the former tag champion out to the outside arena floor. Back and forth action tonight as we kick off XFW Saturday Night Showdown early on here. A phenomenal, but this could be main event material between these two high-profile XFW stars. Inside, Matsuda now, following through. What the hell? Loco gets behind Matsuda and a shot to the back of the head. Loco up, reverse DDT. Loco turning out the lights on Akira Matsuda, getting behind him, taking the advantage. And a clothesline now from Loco. Follows for the second one. Loco now putting on a phenomenal display of speed. Full head of steam. Giant clothesline there from Matsuda. Whoa! And now Matsuda jumps back to his feet. Counter again by Loco. Shot to the face by Akira. Back in the turnbuckle we go. Back and forth between these two. Is there no quit in these two outstanding athletes? Hard impact again into that steel exposed turnbuckle by Akira Matsuda. Irish over to the turnbuckle. Matsuda kick to the face again by Grim Loco. Dodging out of the way, Loco takes himself into the turnbuckle. His own momentum carried him through. Hits the turnbuckle. Matsuda now on top. Phoenix splash. This time connects. We've got a cover.
2, 3.
That's it. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending stars. Grim Loco carrying himself his own momentum. Blasting himself into that exposed steel turnbuckle, setting up Akira Matsuda for a second attempt at the Phoenix Splash and pulls it off. Here's the Rainbow Cutter, one of the most beautiful moves in all of professional wrestling. I've never seen anyone but Akira Matsuda pull that off. The fact that Loco, right here, look how close that came. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing the stream. What a phenomenal way to open up Saturday Night Showdown. Grim Loco opened up a can of worms, and out came a White Dragon. What a phenomenal showing between two outstanding athletes here in XFW, Akira Matsuda and Grim Loco. And again, folks, we know Loco isn't, well, he's low. They call him Loco for a reason. The man is absolutely insane, attacking the former tag team champions on their way out to the ring as Akira Matsuda goes in singles competition tonight. But for Loco to take that chance just shows that his train of thought is up there in the same ranks. Cornelius, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Thank you all for joining us here on this Saturday night. And thank you guys already who have Rick Fletcher's over on Twitch sharing, Dirk Webb over on Twitch as well. Thank you, Dirk, for tuning in to add some commentary, even if it is digital, to our show. And everyone else that is liked, that is shared, that is on Facebook, that is on Twitch, that is on YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in and showing your support for XFW and Blood Sword 6 streaming. We've had a flood of new fans coming in this week. They've been catching our clips and promos around Facebook, flooding in. I hope those guys tune into our live shows because it is a spectacle to watch. It is phenomenal to be involved in our chat. It is just a nice family affair here at XFW. I won't say family friendly because I let some language fly. You guys have some very, very interesting things in the chat room, needless to say. So we are not a child-friendly programming, so to speak, but hey, if you don't mind, please hear a couple swear words every now and again. Charlie, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Now, folks, we've got a hell of a main event for you tonight as the grapplers, Rick Osborne and Sean Owens, go head-to-head with the Industry. Now, Josh the Coach Clemens, and Bushy's now like the stream. Thank you guys for showing your support and getting this little crazy thing to pop up over and over and over again. Thank you guys. We want to thank you guys all for sharing as the XFW community continues to grow again on Facebook. We were closing in. Thank you, Owen, again. You're on a sharing spree. Thank you so much. We were on a massive growing spree the first time around on Blood Sword 6 streaming. Alyssa says TV 14. Yeah, we're about there, TV 14. We can probably go with that rating. Bruno has liked the stream. Thank you, Bruno, and welcome to XFW. As I was saying, we've got an influx of new fans coming in as our Facebook community continues to grow after our initial page got shut down from Facebook with no warning and no indication as of why. Bruno, thank you for sharing as well, sir. Thank you so much for the support. We're continuing to grow our support over on Twitch and YouTube. You guys, again, for you're helping us out. You get your name on the bottom of the screen and the top of the screen. Bruno is on his sharing spree now. Bruno has lost his mind, cooking away. Thank you, Bruno, for your support. Folks, let's head down to ringside for our second match of the night. Hiro Katsuyori going up against the undefeated newcomer, Savage Andre Stevens, next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Bruno still on a massive sharing spree as Hiro Katsuyori makes his way out to ringside. The number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship currently held by Ramon Cruz is Hiro Katsuyori. Bruno, you are going to give yourself a blister sharing as much as you are, but sir, thank you very much for sharing. Bruno still at it. Owen Bush, you just missed the first match. Grim Loco challenged Akira Matsuda in one-on-one competition. Match number 2 currently getting away to go as Hiro Katsuyori will go up against the undefeated Savage Andre Stevens. Sorry. Almost scripted the new guy's name. Cornelius Hubbard says the XFW Ultimate Warrior. And here comes Savage Andre Stevens.
261 pounds, the Savage Andre Stevens.
defense.
This young man, coming from a boxing career, has really had an impact here in XFW. Two 2-0 so far. I'm sorry, 3-0 so far here in XFW. Knocking out a number of opponents with some phenomenal in-ring combinations. Look at the veins on that kid's arms, the speed of those fists. Dirk Webb says he's the hero you need and the hero you deserve. Hiro Katsuyori. I think Dirk just picked the slogan for Hiro Katsuyori's t-shirt. Here we go, folks. We're off and running. Katsuyori has his work cut out for him. Katsuyori already taken down by Savage Stevens. And Stevens already going to work. And already the fist coming into play. A number of left hooks to the head of a grounded Hiro Katsuyori. And already a cover. But Katsuyori gets a shoulder up. Stevens now with a suplex. Shades of Hiro Katsuyori. Stevens already starting to celebrate. Katsuyori taking off his game a little bit. And look at this, another suplex by Savage Stevens. Katsuyori back to his feet, but Stevens staying right on top of him. And a power slam. Stevens is relentless tonight, looking to hold on to that undefeated streak. Katsuyori dodges a shot and lands him with another one. Stevens with an Irish whip. Countered by Katsuyori. Katsuyori into the suplexes. Textbook Hiro Katsuyori dumping Stevens on his back, but needs to pay attention. Stevens fires back with his own. This young kid has taken to wrestling pretty damn quick, I must say. Katsuyori again, both men now, over and over and over with the suplexes. They are textbook Katsuyori attacks. And another one. Stevens now wrenching onto his back as Katsuyori starts to lay in his normal arsenal. Double underhook and again the suplex. Katsuyori now getting the capacity crowd behind him. Stevens getting back to his feet. Katsuyori again another suplex. Good Lord. Bending this kid in half. Kick out by Stevens. Almost with authority there. Big right hand slapped away by Stevens. Those quick hands, dodging shots, but he couldn't dodge that shot to the face. And Katsuyori again with the suplex. Uh-oh. Stevens got rocked by that one. Slow to get back to his feet. Katsuyori charging in. Ooh, and a knee right to the chin. Katsuyori now psyching himself up. Here he comes and again drives it home right to the face. Katsuyori now getting down to business. And another suplex. Tosses Stevens right into the ropes. Irish whip countered by Stevens, up and over the top. Katsuyori hangs on. Oh, but Stevens sends him crashing to the outside. Uh-oh, both men now on the outskirts of the ring. This could spell doom for somebody. Stevens wisely rolls him back in. You cannot get a pinfall or submission victory on the outside. And if Stevens knocks him out on the outside, he might get a count out, but Katsuyori now chopping away over the top. Knife edge chops in the chest and a throat chop now by Hiro Katsuyori, who's taken back to charge in this closely contested match. Woo! Big right hand haymaker by Stevens. Oh! And a dodge by Katsuyori, and now Katsuyori lays in with his own shots. And a clothesline now from Stevens. Wow! Brutal impact, back and forth as these guys are weighing in on each other, left and right. We've got a cover on Katsuyori. Katsuyori gets the shoulder up. Wow, what a monumental back and forth between these two. Big right hand now. And another one. And a third. The combination's coming out from Andre Stevens. We've got a cover on Katsuyori. Again, gets the shoulder up. Just before the referee's hand comes down, again those monumental strikes from Stevens, and he lands another one into the top of the head. Katsuyori gets to his feet, another counter. Miss there. Katsuyori takes his damn head off with a brutal lariat. Wow, did you see that impact? Stevens still manages to get the shoulder up Holy hell. That was brutal, folks. That was brutal. Stevens' head whipped back like he was in a car accident. Katsuyori now trying to lock in the cradle suplex. Takes him over. Too close to the ropes. Heartache for Katsuyori. Lucky break for Stevens. Stevens again fights through. Katsuyori again with another shot. Two shots in the midsection. And again bends Stevens in half with one hell of a lariat. But Stevens again hangs on. You see the referee, Mike Atura, pleading his case as Katsuyori lays in a number of shots. Keeps the leg now out. Goes Hero. Hero again with a nice counter. Stevens rolls underneath the ropes. Oh, Stevens looks a little in trouble there. Katsuyori calling him back inside the ring, but Stevens doesn't look like he wants any of them. Here he comes. Katsuyori levels him. Katsuyori levels him. Stevens tried to escape, tried to contemplate a big right hand for Katsuyori. He's going to try it again. Got the hands hooked. Takes him over. Unbelievable. Cover again by Katsuyori. That's it. Wow, what a battle between these two. Katsuyori spending everything he had as these two battled out heavily. Savage Stevens with his first loss, but he took there's the first brutal lariat from Katsuyori. These two took each other to their limit. Both men expending a lot of energy. But Katsuyori landing the clothesline, then the cradle suplex. Couldn't hold on to the second one, got the pinfall victory. Some of our fans saying that Stevens' arm may have been under the ropes. Did Mike Atura miss that? The number one contender continues his winning ways as he will face Ramon Cruz in 2 weeks. Unbelievable match between those two. Excuse me, Andre Stevens having a phenomenal streak here in XFW, coming in and knocking out a number of competitors. But tonight got placed up against Hiro Katsuyori, who's been on an outstanding run of luck as of late. Going up against, getting a pinfall victory, I should say, over Ramon Cruz. But going up against Hiro, who again is on this run. These two guys put it all on the line tonight. Stevens looking to continue that winning streak, but Hiro wanting to carry that momentum, as I said, in 2 weeks at our next big XFW event, XFW Fight Night, not Fright Night. That was in October. November will be Fight Night, which might be right up Savage Stevens' alley. That will take place August 28th. Right after Thanksgiving, right here at Bloodsport 6 streaming, Hiro Katsuyori will get his opportunity to challenge Ramon Cruz for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Now, folks, we've got a lot of stuff coming in and out this time here in XFW. There's a lot of new information coming out. Last night, we saw the Destroyer show up on XFW television. He is not cleared to wrestle. We don't know how he's in the building. We weren't aware he was in the building. We saw him last night attack the World Heavyweight Champion inside the squared circle. Now again, the Destroyer had some knee constructive surgery, from what I understand, to replace some cartilage in his knee and possibly some tendon work. Yamamoto Industries was nice enough, the new owner of Yamamoto Industries, young Terry Yamamoto, who is in charge of that, donated this surgery to the Destroyer for a quicker healing time. It looked like the Destroyer might be up on his game. I am getting word when you're heading down to the ring, something is going on. What? Let's find out. Tyson Vader inside the ring. From what I understand, folks, this was not scheduled. Tyson Vader saying he's been too quiet, calling out Casey Vader. Tyson Vader calling out his uncle. These two have had issues in the past few weeks. And here comes Uncle Casey. Uncle Casey making his way out. Sometimes you got to be careful. You got to be careful what you ask for. You just may get it. And here comes Casey Vader. The Wolfpack in the house. This may not bode well for the Wolfpack. We've seen these guys go head to head past few weeks, getting in each other's business, knocking each other down. And it doesn't look like the family business is picking up as of late. A little bit of drama building up here in XFW between these two. We know his uncles. Oh, Jesus! Casey just laying in a shot to Tyson Vader. Here we go again. These two going at it inside the ring. Casey now tossing Tyson Vader across the ring and now driving his head into the canvas. I guess enough time for talk with Uncle Casey was done. Casey now the front face lock and again drives the knee into his young nephew. Tyson now firing back. Tyson Vader with a knee strike to the face. Both men now going at it tooth and nail. Mike Atura trying to stop the chaos. Unbelievable. Oh, there goes Mike Atura. They're trying to get both these guys out of the ring now. Again, folks, that was unscheduled. But it may appear to me that the Wolfpack, Dirk Webb said it a while ago, it seemed like there was a crack in the house of the Wolfpack, folks, and it seems that may be coming true. We saw some time ago at what we were told is the Wolfpack compound, or the biker house club, whatever you want to call it. Casey Vader and Tyson Vader battling in what looked like a parking lot or construction area. But these two have been on edge as of late, ever since a tag team match where a singles match, Tyson Vader shook the hand of his opponent. I believe it was Raiden Yamashita. Yamashita bowed to him in respect after a phenomenal back and forth match. Casey Vader was upset that his nephew showed respect to another competitor in the ring. Since then, the two have had words repeatedly backstage. You can hear them. They used to travel to the ring together. Now Tyson Vader's coming on his own. I've actually seen him riding with a few other wrestlers to the shows. And folks, now it seems like the Wolfpack maybe all be going lone wolves. Tyson Vader, again, the youngest breakout star of the Wolfpack. He's got his own style, unlike his family, who's all a lot of brawling and power striking. Tyson Vader takes you the air, phenomenal martial arts abilities, and aerial acrobatics, second to very few in XFW. So it's been interesting to see what happens between these two, if the family can make up or not. But right now, we're heading down the ring for more one-on-one action next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to XFW tonight, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Twitch, whether you are on Facebook. Thank you all for joining us tonight on XFW Saturday Showdown as the Purple Haze. Rick the Dragon Fletcher makes his way out. What is this? Tiger Ramirez! Tiger Ramirez coming out and grabbing onto Fletcher. Tiger Ramirez attacking Fletcher. Fletcher swings wildly on the rampway. Counter by Fletcher, spinning heel kick to the face. These two know battling. I saw these guys having words backstage. Fletcher with a stomp to the midsection. I saw these two having words earlier today backstage, before they even knew they were challenging each other. Near the food area, a lot of people were accusing Fletcher of spiking the food with whatever he's got going on, and Tiger Ramirez called him out on it. Now these two are stomping away on the entranceway. We haven't even gotten to the ring yet, and these two are brutalizing each other. Drives him now down shoulder first onto the rampway. Ramirez now trying to celebrate a little bit. Fletcher finally getting his shirt off. getting ready. But again, these guys have not even made their way down to the ring yet, and are brutalizing each other. Oh! Angle slam on the rampway by Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Both of these men, again, had words earlier today. Fletcher now with a steel chair. Fletcher with a shot to the midsection. And now a shot to the back. I don't know if there's an Extreme Rules match or not, but Fletcher taking advantage of that steel chair. Kick to the midsection now by Dragon, or by, Ramirez. Fletcher's got him up. German suplex. Cover again by Fletcher. Dragon, but Ramirez gets his shoulder up. Oh, and a shot to the back. Mike Atura's just going to let it go. And another shot by Dragon, but Tiger gets out of the way. Ramirez now stealing away the chair. And a kick to the back now by Ramirez, or to Ramirez. Dragon now, repeated elbow shots. Oh my God! On top of the chair, Ramirez is driven down by Fletcher. Scott Wayne Stevenson, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. I don't know if this was an Extreme Rules match or not. I don't know exactly what was. Oh, now a power slam on top of the chair. I know a couple people accused Fletcher of again spiking the food backstage earlier today. David C. Evans, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for tuning in to XFW. Fletcher now bringing a table in. Again, I don't know if this is supposed to be an Extreme Rules match or not. Irish now by Ramirez. But Tiger got in Fletcher's face. Maybe that's what caused this match, is the two did have words backstage earlier today over whatever antics the Purple Haze had going on. As we know, Ramirez is all about health foods and everything else, and sometimes, quite frankly, he's a little too pushy. But right now he's got Fletcher on the top. Big time backdrop suplex delivered, both men now in a lot of pain. Thank you, Mary Barrett, for liking the stream. Ramirez now with a steel chair. On the top of the head of Fletcher, and now across the chest. Ramirez now going to work. Picking him up. Dragon sent head first into that steel chair by Ramirez. Dragon now rolling to the outside, wisely avoiding any more shots. Both men going high, one going low, both men coming up with nothing. Ramirez catches him, flying head scissors. Whatever sparked the animosity between these two, Ryan Shook, thank you for liking the stream. Ramirez picks him up again. The Dragon over the top, reverse DDT on the outside arena floor. And again, no count for Mike Atura. He's letting these two battle it out, as now they exchange shots on the outside. A block by Ramirez, a block by Dragon. Both men with shots. Repeated blows now from both. They look like they're both going to pass out. It's starting to look like a Rocky movie. Both men barely on their feet. Ramirez sending him into the steel ring post. Ramirez now inside. No count by Mike Atura. He's letting everything go. Alan Mendoza, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Fletcher tosses him back inside. Clothesline now by Ramirez. Drives Fletcher down to the canvas. Oh, and a shot to the back by Ramirez. Ramirez now setting the table up in the corner. This could spell doom for the Purple Haze. Irish over the turnbuckle. Fletcher fires back. Ramirez sent head first into that table, set in the corner. It did not break. Ramirez again with a counter. Hayes fires right back. And a German suplex almost out of nowhere. We got a cover. Oh, kick out so close. Ramirez almost with the 3 count. Fletcher again bouncing him off that table. Fletcher picking a flatliner. Oh my God. Ramirez through the table, flatliner style. And now Fletcher on the top rope. Perch stop. Ramirez trying to get back to his feet. Oh, DDT from the top rope by the Dragon.
1, 2.
And a kick out by Ramirez. So close. The brutal impact of the weight of the Dragon coming down on top of Ramirez. Could have been it. But somehow Ramirez, nice hip toss takeover. Tiger Ramirez now going to the outside. Ramirez going underneath the ring. Ramirez with a sledgehammer. Ramirez, oh, a shot to the back. Ramirez means business tonight. Fletcher with a drop kick. Fletcher now with the sledgehammer himself, drives into the canvas, nobody home. Both men now fighting over control of that monstrous weapon. German suplex down to the Dragon. Back and forth between these two men. Fake kick connects. Shades of the Tiger's tail by Ramirez. We've got a cover.
1, 2, 3.
Ramirez walks away with the victory. Ramirez walks away with the victory. Standing position, Tiger's tail in, Saguri connects, and Fletcher can't recover. We need to find out exactly what happened between these two backstage that sparked this animosity, that sparked Tiger to come out like he did.
Here is your winner, Tiger Ramirez.
But Ramirez landing an Insaguri to the side of the head, and Fletcher goes down for the count. I can guarantee you, folks, there's more to this story than we know right now. Again, these two had words earlier backstage. But whatever sparked the anger from Ramirez, folks, it must have been a doozy. What a knockdown, drag-out match between those two. Wow, again, I heard some rumors that near the catering area that Rick the Dragon Fletcher was doing something with the food. A lot of folks accused him of throwing some special spice, if you will, inside. And Alan Mendoza is now following. Thank you, Alan, for becoming a fan of XFW here at Bloodsport 6. We hope you stay. We hope you enjoy your time with us in our crazy brand of digital professional wrestling. Now, as I was saying, we know near the catering area, Rick the Dragon Fletcher was accused of spicing up, if you will, some of the food. Now, this didn't sit well with some of the wrestlers, but this is something that Fletcher does on a regular basis. He's constantly handing out goodie bags and treats and samples of what he says is purely medicinal. I'm not going to dive into what it is. I'm not going to get into the habernash back and forth of what he's choosing to do, but some people are okay with it. Some people are not. Obviously, Tiger Ramirez was not. As I said, Tiger Ramirez is a bit of a health nut. And I know words took place between the two around the catering area, and it seemed to get more and more heated. And that could have been what happened to spark this match. And getting Tiger Ramirez that upset is something I have not seen before, folks. Now, earlier tonight, folks, I did talk about the main event tonight, but it seems our main event may be changing. Let's make sure we have the footage here, folks. This took place during the Ramirez-Fletcher match. Mason Storm backstage, as you can see, attacking Rick Osborne in the locker room. Osborne and Sean Owens were supposed to tag up tonight to take on the Industry, Mason Storm and Josh the Coach Clemens. But due to attacks just like this, with the trash can. And then you see in a moment that Fletcher takes another shot with a chair from Mason Storm. From what I understand, Rick Osborne may not be able to compete in that match tonight. You see the chair shot right there, and then a second one falling through. Mason Storm eliminating, possibly, Rick Osborne from the match tonight. We're going to get word on Rick Osborne if he can compete or not, or if the match will be changed. We'll find out, but right now we're heading down to ringside as Ultimo Shade goes one-on-one with Taylor Briggs next on Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Ultimo Shade.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Ultimo Shade has set himself on a collision course with the United States Championship.
From Kyoto,
He's been trying to climb the ladder for a better part of a year.
216 pounds.
But has been time after time in sidetrack and sideline. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing the stream. Ultimo Shade continues to hit speed bumps on his road to the United States Championship, but tonight will clash with the newly singles competitor, the former member of 24K, Taylor Briggs. Two very different forms of wrestling will collide tonight. Ultimo Shade, a pure striker. Taylor Briggs, the former right tackle in the NFL, a pure power wrestler.
And his opponent,
And here
from
comes
Queens,
Briggs.
New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Taylor Briggs.
Taylor Briggs, now referring to himself as the gold standard, making his way out to the ring. Again, the former partner of JT Wells in 24K, Taylor Briggs. Having a falling out with his partner, the two had a brief rivalry where Briggs came out victorious over JT Wells. Wells has been stuttering ever since to get his feet back under him in singles competition, as he's competed in tag team for so long. But Taylor Briggs has been doing very well for himself so far in singles competition, and now has his sights set on singles championships. But in his path tonight stands Ultimo Shade. Ultimo Shade stretching out as he normally does. Taylor Briggs just looking casual and lean about it. And Briggs comes out swinging and levels Ultimo Shade with one hell of a clothesline. Briggs now swinging away. Ultimo Shade with a nice counter. Immediately into a combination strikes and delivers a knee to the side of the head. Taylor Briggs fired out. Ultimo Shade saying, I can do it too. Ultimo Shade down on the top rope. Early for this. Oh, but lands the moonsault. Trying to end this early. Kick to the head now by Ultimo Shade. Goes right to the arm. Oh, Briggs lights him up with a brutal right hand. Briggs, again, a one-time former right tackle in the NFL. Had a decent career until he had a knee injury. Was cut from the team. Talked into professional wrestling by his friend, lifelong friend, JT Wells. The two have formed 24K and have been a long-time standing team here in XFW until the past few months, when Briggs turned his back on his partner and decided to go separate ways. And so far, Briggs has been doing very well for himself in singles competition. Briggs now cutting off the shots by Ultimo Shade, tossing him up over his head. Beautiful belly-belly suplex by Taylor Briggs. You see the way Ultimo Shade was looking over his shoulders as he was getting up. I don't think Briggs realized it, but Briggs again overpowering Ultimo Shade. Shade has phenomenal in-ring awareness. Heather Shaw, thank you for sending 10 stars. And a power slam for those 10 stars from Taylor Briggs. Thank you again, Heather Shaw. Kick out by one from Ultimo Shade. Taylor Briggs going for the cover after that power slam. Too much left in the tank of Shade. Heather Shaw now sending 40 stars. Thank you, Mrs. Shaw. Oh, and drop right across the top rope is Ultimo Shade. Briggs now in control. Whoop, spoke too early. Shade up and over, tosses him. Heather, thank you for liking as well. Thank you for the support tonight in XFW. Ultimo Shade up and over, nice, into a monkey flip on the outside. Taylor Briggs is feeling that one. And again, the well-educated feet of Ultimo Shade find their mark into the back of Briggs. But Briggs again overpowering, going right to the back of the knee now. And sends Shade into the steel ring post. Might get turned up to a 4 count. Briggs going back inside. Up to a 5, Shade starting to stir. Realize what was going on. Here comes Briggs, up and over. Briggs leveling. Ultimo Shade having a hard time getting back to his feet. Briggs, oh, those are clothesline, but Ultimo Shade sends him up and over the top. Shade again with the ring awareness, realized what was going on, and Shade caught him off guard. Both men now back inside the ring. Ultimo Shade with a stomp now. Shade picks him up. Oh! What a shot to the face by Ultimo Shade. Look at this knee strike, folks. Look at this knee strike right there. How Taylor Briggs got his shoulder up after that count, I do not know. But Shade continuing the offense into a brainbuster. Ultimo Shade now springing to life a little bit more, getting the blood through those veins, getting the adrenaline flowing. Taylor Briggs trying to get back to his feet after the onslaught that Ultimo Shade just thrown his way. Briggs now tossing Shade to the outside. Back and forth action tonight. Briggs now sent into the merchandise table. Knee shot to the midsection. Briggs fighting back. Briggs back to his feet. A clothesline delivered to the back of the head by Taylor Briggs. Brutal impact there. Gut wrench now by Briggs. Ultimo Shade reeling, trying to get back to his feet, trying to get anything he can to muster to get strength back in those feet. Here comes Briggs. Big right hand. Heather Shaw's now following. Thank you, Heather, for becoming a fan. Power slam now from Taylor Briggs. Back and forth action tonight. Briggs has him up on his shoulders. Electric chair drop from Taylor Briggs. Briggs charging. In goes to the elbow. Ultimo Shade rolls right to the outside. Again, the ring awareness of Ultimo Shade. It's an advantage to wearing a mask, folks. You cannot tell where you're... Whoa! Shade to black out of nowhere. But Taylor Briggs gets the shoulders up. Not sure how. But Briggs survived the Shade to black. Unbelievable. Briggs now winding up. Swing and a miss. Ultimo Shade ducking out of the way. Shade down the front face lock. Up and over. Northern Light suplex now from Ultimo Shade. Briggs fires back up. Clothesline countered by Shade. Shade picks him up. And again the brainbuster. Ultimo Shade looking fantastic. Turnaround after turnaround by Shade. And again, the brutal knee strike to the face of Taylor Briggs. Shade now going to work on the arm. Driving the shoulder down the canvas, but Shade exhausted from this battle between these two. Kick to the side of the head. Briggs dodges out of the way of the second one. Picks him up. Tomps him down. Taylor Briggs surviving, trying to wind up that shot again. Oh, and a hell of a clothesline again from Taylor Briggs, leveling Ultimo Shade. We've got a cover. Shade again gets the shoulder up. Briggs looks beside himself with grief, trying to figure out what he's got to do to keep Shade down. The first time these two have ever met, and they're taking each other to their limits, circling each other now. Both men swinging wildly. Ultimo Shade down with an Irish whip. Nice counter by Briggs. Briggs now hooks a front face lock. Could be looking for the jackhammer. He nails it. Can Shade live through it? 1, 2. Taylor Briggs knocks off Ultimo Shade with a jackhammer out. Look at this, folks, right here. How Taylor Briggs was able to come back from that shot, not one, but twice, delivered by Shade. But then again, Shade himself got up after monumental clotheslines, power slams, and more. And there's the Shade to black. Caught Briggs completely off guard, but somehow managed to get the shoulder. But here's the second time again. Hands locked in, boom, right to the temple. That would knock any normal man out. But Briggs somehow found the reserves to get back to his feet and continue to battle on. Lands the jackhammer and gets the victory tonight. one for the ages tonight. The first two of those two guys that ever stepped foot in the ring. And it turns out to be a fantastic back and forth match. Briggs has been on a roll. Taylor Briggs victorious tonight over Ultimo Shade. Before the match, I was even talking about the speed bumps that Shade has had on his way to get the United States Championship. That includes a number of people causing injuries to Shade, sidelining him when he wasn't looking, attacking him backstage, attacking him at a, at autograph signings and more. Shade has had a hell of a time getting after the United States Championship time after time after time. Now, it'll be interesting to see what happens if and when he gets himself back into the playing field for the United States Championship, currently held now by Sean Owens. Now, folks, while that match was going on, we heard some word that Rick Osborne will not be able to compete tonight in our main event. However, what I have heard is Sean Owens says the match will continue. And now Sean Owens will compete in a handicap match against the Industry. Now, personally, this is a monumental mistake by Sean Owens, as in 2 weeks he will be defending the United States Championship against Josh the Coach Clemens in a one-on-one match at XFW Fight Night. So to take this match on tonight, but again, this is probably what the Industry had in mind. Attacking Rick Osborne, taking him out of the match, and then trying to get under the skin of of Owens, trying to goad him into this battle. So I guarantee this is Josh the Coach Clemens playing mind games, trying to get one up on his former partner to set himself up for what he will think will be an easy victory come 2 weeks from tonight. So folks, stay tuned to XFWs. We have more updates about the condition of Rick Osborne. Hopefully by next week we'll have conditions on the Destroyer and find out how he even was able to set foot in the ring last night on XFW Danger Zone. After Ramon Cruz defeated Pedro Ortiz Jr., the Destroyer flew down to the ring and laid waste to the World Heavyweight Champion. Now, we know the Destroyer does have a rematch clause in his contract, and he says he wants to cash that in on Ramon Cruz. He wants his rematch against Cruz. So what does that mean if Hiro Katsuyori is victorious in 2 weeks? Will the Destroyer go against his on-again, off-again friend, Hiro Katsuyori? We'll have to wait and see as XFW continues forward. Right now, we're going to head down to ringside. Tag team action from the women's division next on Saturday Night Showdown.
The following contest.
And here comes Vicious and Delicious.
On the way to the ring, Vicious and Delicious.
Our first ever women's tag team champions, Vicious and Delicious, winning the inaugural women's tag team division in a tournament, and they became the first ever XFW women's tag team champions. They lost that championship at XFW Fright Night to the Queens of New Jersey, who they'll be challenging again tonight. Sarah Wells and Alex North looking quite well, if I may say so. But here come the women's tag team champions, the Queens of New Jersey. Diane Albright and Paige Richardson.
And their opponents,
And they come out to an astounding amount of boos from the audience. These two in-your-face, smash-mouth style women wrestlers. Look at the size of Dirty Diane Albright. And folks, that's not a name we gave her. She came in and said her name is Dirty Diane. I guess she said she picked that up, as these two used to drive a dump truck in New Jersey before entering professional wrestling. Someone told me that their in-ring gear is very reminiscent of their former work uniforms. Once they show up in the ring, folks, they definitely go to work. These two ladies are brutal inside the square circle. These two teams had a hell of a match at XFW Fright Night. And just a few weeks ago, the Queens of New Jersey were victorious again over Vicious and Delicious, cutting off Sarah Wells from her partner and getting a pinfall victory over Alex North. But right now, North is taking it to Dirty Diane. Alex North, the vicious half of Vicious and Delicious, going head-to-head with Dirty Diane Albright, the brute of the Queens of New Jersey. Albright now with an Irish whip. Oh, Lutha's press by Albright. Oh, and a blasting North's head off the canvas. The sheer brutality of the Queens of New Jersey knows no limits. Tag in comes Paige Richardson. This young lady is very strong for her size, very spry, and she has a steel jaw. She can take a shot like anybody. There it was right there. She took an elbow to the face by North, but instantly shrugged it off and goes right back on the offense. And now Richardson with a blatant choke on Alex North in the corner. Queens of New Jersey already making a number of tags and another counter on North. When North fires around, fireman's carry takeover. Vicious and Delicious would love to get an opportunity. Pinfall, submission, or countout will grant them a #1 contendership spot. Again, whoa, Sarah Wells tagging herself in. Richardson did not like that. Goes through a counter and sweeps out the leg. Paige Richardson, nice defense there. Taking out Sarah Wells. Wells gets back to her feet, realizes she's got a new competitor in the ring. Goes for a kick. Albright dodges out of the way. The Queens of New Jersey have been upping their game. Somebody's been in the training center, as they're going a little more defensive than they have in the past, countering moves, dodging out of the way, showing a little bit of increases in quickness as of late. Brian Fina, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Diane Albright right back on the offense and takes her down again. Albright with a cover. Forearm across the face of Sarah Wells. Wells considers herself the delicious part of Vicious and Delicious. At one point was a professional snowboarder and snowboard model. Right now it escapes me what brand of uniform she used to model for. But I'll tell you what, she looks good in what little uniform she wears right now. I don't know if we'll be talking about that. Brian, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Nice drop. Look at Diane takes the drop kick. Wells' eyes bugging out of her head as Albright shrugged that off. And Albright down the shoulder tackle. Brian, thank you for sharing. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Albright continuing the offense now. Big right hand over the top. Hard impact on Wells. Brian, thank you for sharing again. Brian on a sharing spree. Sarah Wells diving in, bouncing off Albright. She went for a high cross body. The sheer mass of Albright's form just shrugging it right off. Tagging comes Paige again. The women's tag team champions using a lot of quick tags tonight. Wells with a kick to the midsection, trying to get back into the contest. Nice fisherman neck breaker. Takes her up and over. Brian sharing again, thank you so much for the support of XFW and Bloodsport 6 streaming. Jumping leg drop now by Wells. Tag in comes Alex North. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was outstanding, Richardson. Watch this, folks. Richardson, as soon as North comes in playing possum and catches her, look at this, jumps up to her feet, catches the head scissors, rushes over, tags in Albright, and Albright goes right to work. Both legs clashing in again. North just bouncing off Dirty Dan Albright. Albright is an absolute brute in the women's division. She may even be more of a brute than Tia Adams, and that's saying a lot. North now trying anything she can to slow down Big Dirty Diane, but Diane again collides with a lariat, driving her down to the canvas. Albright a stomp to the face. Bryan, meanwhile, still sharing the entire universe as North gets her. Oh! Albright, again, the brutality, driving North's face back and forth across the canvas, and then a brutal elbow drop to the back. Almost a 3 count. North getting back to her feet, coming in. Ooh, goes for the knee this time on Albright. Goes for a diving tag, but did not seem to connect. Right now laying in some shots to Albright. Albright again connects with a shot, again shutting down all the offense that North is trying to put through. Oh, drives her down face first onto her knee. But again, Albright fighting back. Nice uppercut from North. And a neck breaker. Takes her down. North giving it all she's got, but Albright just continues to shut down Vicious and Delicious. Uh-oh. A little bit of high-flying ballage. Off the top rope comes Sarah Wells. High crossbody. Big right hand now by Wells. Drops it across the neck into a neck breaker. Bryan, thank you for the continuous shares of our stream. Get to the midsection now. Wells unleashing a number of shots, repeated elbows, kicks, slaps, everything she can. Oh, that big slap. Albright shrugging it off and drops her down into a spine buster. She just leveled Sarah Wells after Wells unloaded with one hell of a combination. Back comes in Paige Richardson. Richardson right back in the offense, Irish whip. Drop toe hold. Oh, come on, and walking right across the spine of Sarah North. North fires back with an elbow. Swinging neck breaker now for North. Or for Wells, I'm sorry. Uh-oh, Wells going to the top. Richardson. Elbow drop right to the sternum. We got a cover. Barely a 1 count as Richardson gets the shoulder up relatively quickly. Wells in the shot to the midsection. Wells hooks her up. Face plant. I love that maneuver. We've got a cover. Almost a 3. Richardson in trouble as the Queens of New Jersey struggle on. Double underhook. Oh! Straight jacket brainbuster by Sarah Wells. And again, only a 2 count. Alex North cutting off Dirty Diane with a high cross body. Richardson with a counter. Wells turning things around again. Richardson catching with an elbow to the face. Goes to the arm now, hammerlock position. Richard now just trying to slow down Sarah Wells as she has found herself in a new string of offense. Hooks her up again, but again, Richardson again with the counter. The Queens of New Jersey looking outstanding tonight. They have been doing their homework and are shutting down Vicious and Delicious every time they get on any kind of offensive rush. The Queens shut them down and now send them both out the outside of the ring. North gets taken off the apron by her partner, and Albright goes right back on the assault. Oh, Wells catches her. Spinning heel kick right to the face. Oh, and a shot to Richardson. The delicious half of Vicious and Delicious getting a little angry herself. Charges in, gets caught by Albright. Albright takes her down in one hell of a slam. That was brutal. Wells back to her feet. Almost gets her over. Drop kick sends her to the outside arena floor again. Wells looks like she's trying to catch her breath. Richardson's still on the outside of the arena floor. Richardson finally getting back on her feet, and Wells again with a right hand sends her down to the outside floor hard. Albright still trying to catch her breath on the outside. Finally gets back inside the ring. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending stars our way again. Albright with a counter. Sarah Wells, big time right hand connects. Into the corner now we go. Tag in comes Alex North. She's got her up, drops her down, touch over the top. Vicious and Delicious connect. Vicious and Delicious. Vicious and Delicious pull it off. What a hard-fought battle. But Vicious and Delicious just pinned the tag team champions. What a back-and-forth battle. The Queens of New Jersey up in their game, cutting off Vicious and Delicious every time they can. Here's that reverse face slam. I love that maneuver. But the former tag champs pinned the current tag champs tonight, which it could set up a tag team rematch at XFW Fright Night. What a hell of a back and forth match between those two teams. Again, Vicious and Delicious upping their game, but the Queens of New Jersey looked absolutely outstanding inside the ring. Charma, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us, folks. Again, we've got a lot of new fans pouring in this week here at XFW. I want to thank all you guys for taking an opportunity to join us here at XFW to see our crazy brand of digital professional wrestling. And again, we do this 4 nights a week. If we have to cancel a show occasionally because life gets in the way, we will broadcast that out so you guys aren't sitting around waiting for notifications. But if you don't want to miss out on any of our broadcasts, we encourage you to hit that like and follow button, as well as subscribe to us on Twitch and our YouTube channel. That way you don't miss out on any of the XFW action as we bring it to you each and every week right here at Bloodsport 6 Streaming, XFW Professional Wrestling. Again, XFW, for those that are new, started off over 20 years ago as a local board game in the Northeast Pennsylvania area. Put together by 3 friends who didn't know what the hell they were doing, and sold it locally, and a lot of people had some fun. Now XFW is brought to you digitally. Jai, thank you for liking this stream. Welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. As I was saying before, I wanted to give Jai his just desserts for liking the button. XFW is now built off WWE 2K20. We started with 2K19, and we've been continuing on to bring you guys all the love we have here. And now Jai has become a fan. Thank you so much for hitting that button. That way you get the notifications when XFW goes live, and you don't miss out on any of the action. Now again, folks, I was talking earlier, our main event has in fact been changed because of this right here. You see Mason Storm in the back attacking Rick Osborne. Now, Rick Osborne was supposed to be in the main event tonight, going with his tag team partner, Sean Owens, the United States champion, going head-to-head with the Industry, Mason Storm, and Josh the Coach Clemens. Now, we've been told Rick Osborne has not been cleared to compete tonight. He does have a slight concussion after that chair shot right there from Mason Storm. But Sean Owens has said he will continue to wrestle tonight, and it now will be a handicap match. Sean Owens is thinking with his head, folks, and not with his career, as he will be putting the United States Championship on the line 2 weeks from tonight at XFW Fight Night. Adit, is that how you say that? Adit, I apologize if I get your name wrong, but thank you for following and welcome to XFW. Right now, guys, we're heading down the ring for more one-on-one competition as Saturday Night Showdown rolls on. Brian, I am definitely an AC/DC fan. I have not heard their new album yet, but I can guarantee you I will hear it before the end of this weekend. But right now, the Ministry making their way out to the ring.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Ministry of Darkness, from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 314 pounds,
Drago making his way out to the ring, and right behind him, the Wanderer Owen Bush and the Monster Fenwick. What Drago has done to the scope of XFW, folks, is unimaginable. Imtaz, hi. Thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Brian, thank you. I will actually look that up on YouTube after our show tonight. I definitely want to hear that. I wish I could use licensed music for XFW, but we are not allowed to do so, and YouTube would shut me right down. But Drago making his presence known here in XFW. The Voodoo King from Louisiana. And opponent after opponent gets sucked in to the ministry of Drago. The first victim, so we say, was that man right there, formerly the Wildcat Owen Bush, now the Wanderer Owen Bush, and then Fenwick. Mama Fenwick's little boy, now known as the Monster Fenwick. And tonight, Drago will be going against someone he knows very well. These two men have clashed on a number of occasions here in XFW. Big Dog Mark Johnson.
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 312 pounds, Big Dog Mark Johnson.
Big Dog Mark Johnson making his way out to the ring. The biggest, the most requested XFW star by the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Johnson sponsors little Timothy Simmons, who was in the Big Brother program. From what I understand, little Timmy is still terminally ill, but Johnson is by his side as much as he possibly can when he's not wrestling for XFW. Johnson set to go toe-to-toe with that man right there, Drago. Again, folks, I didn't believe in voodoo or black magic or any of that stuff. I'm very much a skeptic. But seeing what Drago does in the ring defies logic, defies physics, defies everything known to man. But right now, Johnson putting in the work. Drago with a counter low. Drago now laying in some shots. And Johnson absorbing them all and staring right back into Drago and takes him over. Drago usually the man in the ring throwing his weight around, but Johnson knows how to move it around, knows how to put the power. But there's Drago stopping him cold. Goes for an forearm. Both men now exchanging counters back and forth. Drago goes for a cut. I can't even keep up with these two as they continue to outmaneuver each other. Drago turns around the corner again, now driving the shoulders hard in the abdomen of Johnson. Oh, and a hip press right to the face of Big Dog. Backdrop now by Drago. Drago's wild swing. Johnson again out of the way and delivers a shot to the back of the head. Abdominal stretch now by Johnson using that thick frame to stretch out Drago. Drago counters the hip toss. Elbow drop now by Drago. Drago's power seemed to increase as soon as River Styx came on the scene, and the two became somewhat of a collaboration, an item, a team, whatever you want to refer to them as. But it just seemed to be a good mix here in XFW. Ooh! Would have put everyone else on notice. And I'm still unsure if Drago's using parlor tricks, if he's got someone underneath the ring and somehow comes up, and we see those ghastly hands, those zombie-like grip come up out of the ring and hold his opponent in place. Right now, Drago on the inside. The Wanderer and the Monster staring down at Big Dog. Big Dog just realized where he is, charges back in the ring, dodges out of the way. Saw that one coming. Oh, but Drago turns it over Nice spot there by Drago. Flipping over into a high crossbody. Drago now Cobra clutch, takes it up. Almost into a choke slam now by Drago. Drago now picks him up. Backbreaker. Look at the strength of Drago. Holding on to Johnson. Picking him up for the backbreaker and then turning it into a power slam. We talk about the things that Drago does that defy logic, and that is one of them, folks. Johnson is over 330 pounds. And Drago tossing him around like he's nothing. Drago's now going up with the shoulder. Johnson. Oh! Stunner! And using the ropes as a weapon. Watch the way Johnson's head spins back after Drago tosses him. Look at this. Snap! You see the impact that had on Big Dog Johnson. Comes right in, over the top shot to the head by Drago. Drago looked like he's going for the Demon's touch, but Johnson countered out of the way. Johnson now delivering heavy knees to the midsection of Drago. Johnson with an Irish whip into the corner. Big time body slash by Johnson. Uh-oh. Johnson. We're gonna get it. Johnson lands the worm. Johnson lands the worm. That could be it for Drago. Could Drago finally lose the match here? And that's coming through. Johnson gets it. Johnson gets it. Holy hell. Johnson knocks off Drago. Unprecedented. Drago loses. Drago has been on a phenomenal run lately in XFW. But Johnson putting his weight forward gets a win for little Timmy. You see the Ministry on the outside is livid. Johnson victorious over Drago tonight. Big Dog victorious tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. Fenwick and the Wanderer are just staring up at Johnson. Hopefully Johnson gets out of the ring, because that look, that the death stare, literally, that he was getting from Fenwick and the Wanderer, Owen Bush, I didn't feel comfortable making eye contact with either one of those guys. Drago was already starting to get back up to his feet. Drago has been on a monumental run the past few months here in XFW, ever forming the Ministry. And none of those guys have lost a match that I can remember as of late. Each one decimating their opponents in the ring. And we've seen what happens the last time someone pinned Drago. The last person to do that was Owen Bush the Wanderer. And look what happened to him. Big Dog, keep an eye out for yourself. Keep looking over your shoulders. Keep the lights on when you go to bed tonight. Drago might be lingering anywhere around the room tonight. Well, up next, folks, we've got a ranking match for the XFW Tag Team Division. The Evolution, Big Time, Jim Slater, and Showtime, Shane Black colliding with America's Finest. Now, these are two longtime XFW teams here colliding, trying to climb the ladder and get an opportunity to take on Hazard Warning at XFW Fright Night. We do not yet have a #1 contendership for the Tag Team Championships for Fright Night. So we're not sure exactly who Hazard Warning is going to go up against. In the next 2 weeks, look for the championship committee to make some decisions to see the win-loss records, or possibly someone's close set of a match to determine a new #1 contendership team. Now, a win tonight can excel either one of these teams into that spot, or at least to the top of the food chain. Hell, I've seen sometimes the championship committee throw a bunch of names in a hat and draw someone out when they couldn't make a decision, or there was too many controversies going into it, and pros and cons of who they decide to choose for a tag team match. Now, we've got a lot of tag teams vying for this position. We've got High Voltage. We've got the White Dragons. You've got Pain and Terror. You've got Evolution. And you've got America's Finest. There are a number of other teams yet I didn't even get to mention. They're still in the hunt. But right now, we're going to head down as America's Finest clashes with Evolution next on Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Evolution.
Following contest is scheduled
Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing.
on the way to the ring. At a combined
Melissa
weight
says, put
of
name on the dartboard and start
519
throwing darts. You know, Melissa, it's funny you say that. We may have a way to do that during a live stream. We may put something together and have you guys pick some names. Evolution making their way out to the ring. Big Time Jim Slater, Showtime Shane Black, both former XFW Tag Team Champions. And tonight they clash with these
at a
two.
combined weight of 464 pounds.
America's finest Lance Thompson and Bobby Wayne. Both Bobby Wayne and Lance Thompson are no strangers to XFW Tag Team Champions, as they've held on to these titles on a number of occasions. I believe they've held them 2 times in the past. Slater and Black, both singles champions. Black at one time a tag team champion with his former partner and still stablemate, John Mad Dog Rogers. We saw Mad Dog in the house the other night winning a triple threat hardcore match. Black and Bobby Wayne going to start this match off. Here we go. Bobby Wayne instantly starting off with a snapmare, driving Black to the canvas, and a knee follows. Oh, and a series of knees now by Bobby Wayne into the shoulder of Showtime Shane Black. Showtime Shane Black recently in a pretty foul mood after losing the TKW World Heavyweight Champion in very controversial circumstances due to interference from a former TKWA wrestler, Chris Reese, coming in and costing him the match. So Black has been a little bit more angry as of late. Not that we've never seen Showtime Shane Black angry in the past as he dumps Bobby Wayne up over the top rope, but Wayne holds on. Black brings him back in the hard way. Hip toss over the top rope. But Wayne rolling back to his feet and catches Black with a running bulldog, driving him down to the canvas. Black now motionless as Wayne tags in Lance Thompson. Here comes Big Lance. Black catches him. Lance fires back, counters. They were beautiful Northern Light suplex. Showtime in trouble. Black now in a world of hurt. Big time elbow drop right to the center of the back by Lance Thompson. Thompson now with a wraparound, up and back, brutal German suplex. Just bent Showtime in half. Black dodges out of the way, connects him with DDT. Showtime Shane Black, known for his speed, known as a giant killer in professional wrestling, as he's gone against Dave Bautista, Yokozuna, the Wild Samoans, Christian, you name it, a number of WWE superstars. Black has been in the ring with a number of them due to his ties with the Wild Samoans. Right now, Big Time Jim Slater's lifelong friend inside the ring against Lance Thompson, the 2 biggest men in this match. But Thompson still with the German suplexes, even though Slater, nearly 100 pounds on Black, still tosses him right over his head. Bobby Wayne comes in, catches an elbow, but continues the offense. Right back on the attack on Slater. Nice arm drag counter by Big Time. But again, Bobby Wayne continues to outmove Slater. Slater overpowering now. Up and down. Spinebuster connects. And now Slater just stepping over the midsection of Bobby Wayne. And a big right hand. Only a 1 count. Wayne gets the shoulder up. That was a haymaker from Slater. There was no skill in that. That was just wind up and drill. But Bobby Wayne continues, and now bulldog on Slater. We got a cover on Slater. Only a 1 count. Big Time gets the shoulder up. And Bobby Wayne right back to a tag. America's finest utilizing a lot of quick tags tonight. Slater runs in, and again the overhand haymaker. Slater just swinging for the fences brutally. Tag in comes Showtime. Double team maneuver. Irish whip by both men. Up and down. Big time back body drop by Evolution. Fist drop down by Showtime. Black in control now. Bobby Wayne in trouble. Lance Thompson, but grabs a front face lock on Showtime, picks him up, vertical suplex. Wayne and Thompson, both all collegiate, all state champions in their respective fields. Both very well founded technical wrestlers, both know their way around the ring. And again, both have been tag team champions here. Look at this! Stretching out Showtime, the abdominal stretch, and pulling on Black's leg. Slater there with the save. Wade now trying to stalk over Showtime. Goes to the arm, Black rolls through, into a drop toe hold. Black, flying head scissors, puts it right on the ropes. Black now full head of steam. Oh, drives it right across the net. Alyssa, hopefully you feel better. Best wishes. Get some rest. We'll see you next time. Black lands a single leg drop kick now and takes down Bobby Wayne. America's Finest has dominated a solid portion of this match. People have asked if Showtime has got a little bit of ring rust. Competing in some of the singles matches for TKWA, he lands a phenomenal kick to the head. But again, you saw him drop to his knee, a little bit exhausted. Is Showtime. Wayne turns around the corner, right in front of Big Time. Back the other enemy territory goes Evolution. Black turns it around again, and Lance Thompson turns it around. A number of exchanges now back and forth between the two. Black sends him back into home territory. And Bobby Wayne again turns it around. America's Finest in control, dominating. Evolution. Double team maneuver coming up. Drop toe hold. Big time elbow drop delivery to Showtime. Black now trying to get back to his corner, doesn't even realize where he's at. Black catches the leg. Corkscrew dragon leg takes it over. Black now trying to get the crowd behind him, trying to get fired up. Black swinging wildly. Might not even realize where he's at. Look at this, sleeper hold connected. Sleeper hold by Lance Thompson. Slater again there to save his partner. Black dodges the counter. Goes for a kick, and again Thompson catches a spinning heel kick. Black is being decimated by America's Finest. Into the corner now as Thompson continues to dominate. Black again with the counter out of the way, trying to avoid disaster. Backdrop suplex. Black down. Can he get to the corner? Can he make the tag? You see him holding on to his midsection. There it is, Slater making his way in. Here comes Slater with the body tackle. Slater driving it home. Got to bring it back for his team. But again, Thompson counters through. Drives the forearm to the back of Big Time Jim Slater. And a clothesline again. One hell of a brutal clothesline to Slater. Black there to break up the pinfall. America's Finest looking like they want this match tonight. Oh, and a clothesline again. Like the turn tripping up there. Lance Thompson wants to get back inside the ring. Slater picks him up. Drives him home. Spinning power slam by Slater. We got to cover again. Only a 2 count. Showtime coming across the ring, trying to cut off Bobby Wayne in case Wayne was trying to get to the pinfall. But Thompson got out of the way, but gets taken down again by Slater. Slater now deadlift, gut wrench, into a suplex. Stomping away now on Thompson. Thompson rolls out of the way. Beautiful drop kick. Right to the face. What happened? Bobby Wayne dropping off the apron. I don't know what's going on there. Thompson now back in control. Dodging out of the way. Slater grabs him, front face lock. Takes him down again. Slater takes Bobby Wayne off the apron. Thompson all by himself. Thompson with a counter now. Right hand now sends Slater outside. Bobby Wayne still laying down after the right hand by Slater. little bit of miscommunication by America's Finest. Bobby Wayne dropping off. It looked like Thompson wanted to make the tag. But for whatever reason, Bobby Wayne dropping down. Him saying he wasn't ready, still trying to catch his breath. Slater tosses him back inside. Slater grabbing onto Wayne. Taps him on the back of his head on the arena floor. Slide back in. Slater picks up Thompson. Drives him down again. Beautiful power slam. But again, Thompson gets the shoulder up. Almost a 3 count for Evolution. You see Black on the outside. Looking like he wants to get in and finally the match again. There's a shot by Slater. Turn around again by Thompson. Trying to save himself. Trying to get back to the corner to keep America's Finest alive. Slater with a counter again and delivers a hell of a clothesline to Bobby Wayne. Or to Lance Thompson. Now comes in Bobby Wayne. Oh, gets dumped. Slater taking head over heels by Bobby Wayne. We got a cover on Slater. Slater gets the shoulder up. Lance Thompson on the outside now. Bobby Wayne on his own with Evolution. Slater connects with a clothesline. Bobby Wayne rocked. Into the territory. Tag in comes Showtime. Uh-oh. Super kick. Pile driver combination from Evolution. That might be it. Thompson needs to get for the save. Too late. Evolution pulled off the victory in the last absolute second after a knockdown, drag-out battle between 2 top-tier teams. America's Finest was dominating a solid portion of that contest. A little bit of miscue between America's Finest seemed to give Evolution an opportunity, a small window, and they capitalized on it. And they connect with the super kick pile driver combo. They like to call it the show's over.
Here are your winners.
But Evolution victorious. What a hell of a battle between those 4 men. Again, America's Finest looked like they had that match all but wrapped up. But that miscue in the last few seconds of the match, and all hell breaks loose. Evolution manages to turn things around. And Evolution walks away with the pinfall victory. Now, folks, there's been a lot of issues going on lately with the Thunderbolts if you haven't been living under a rock here in XFW. At this moment, we have 2 Ligers, Liger and Thunderbolt Liger. Now, which one is the true Thunderbolt, we still don't know. However, we know we watched our past broadcast, and an image of what appears to be Dr. Yamamoto continues to come over the screen. Now, we're going to take a quick back look at last week's issues and what happened with the Thunderbolts right now. The Thunderbolts at one time one of the most promising stables in all of XFW. Until winning their freedom from Dr. Yamamoto, the CEO of Yamamoto Industries. Liger, for whatever reason, turned his back on his partners, Saturn and Alpha. Looking for answers, the 3 battled week in and week out with Liger, decimating his former partners inside the ring and out. Saturn, suffering severe injuries at the hands of Liger, left Alpha to fend for himself against his former partner. The 2 collided on a number of occasions, including last week backstage at XFW Danger Zone. The 2 went head-to-head in the backstage, which led up to a main event of XFW Danger Zone where the 2 collided in a Hell in the Cell match. Alpha, get on it, punch him through the steel side, that wall of that cage. Liger laid out by Alpha. The crowd now, this is awesome, champ. Alpha now on the outside. Oh no. Alpha starting his way up for whatever bloody reason you would think to. And Liger in pursuit. Somebody tonight is gonna die. Both men now on the top of this steel structure. And a hurricane to follow through. Part of that cage is already given way. Liger fighting back now. Kick to the midsection. Shot by Liger. Alpha fires right back. Fireman's carry takeover now by Liger. Again, both men teetering right over portion of that steel cage that's open up. Fire back again by Liger. Jabs now in from Fletch. Big right hand. Liger up on top. Oh my dear Lord! Liger sending Alpha careening down through the rope for the reverse Frankensteiner. Alpha might be dead. Oh my dear Lord. Everyone for tuning in to XFW tonight. As the fire sets forth and the man known as Liger makes his way out to the arena. Liger, the former Thunderbolt, dumping his mask, dumping his uniform, turning his back on his friend. And just as Liger thought he was done with his former partners, thought he dispatched Saturn and Alpha, Thunderbolt Liger re-emerges, leaving the audience to wonder which Liger is the true Liger, the man in the ring or the man in the Thunderbolt armor that appeared out of the audience to challenge himself in front of a capacity crowd at XFW Ground Zero. Thunderbolt Liger coming out of the audience. I have no idea what is going on right now. Thunderbolt Liger with a shot to not Thunderbolt Liger. Both men now going at it tooth and nail. Puts him over a powerbomb. Thunderbolt Liger now delivering hands in the face. And again the bicycle to Liger from Thunderbolt Liger. Oh, and a super kick delivered. I'm still not exactly sure what it is for Liger. In the original Thunderbolt, now with a steel chair. Liger getting back to his feet. Takes a shot to the leg. And then a shot to the top of the head. Bob's gonna let it go. Liger, I don't even know how to call this. Up and down. Beautiful. Spinning cutter delivered. Now the XFW universe waits in wonders. Who is the real Thunderbolt? Who is behind the mask? Where is Liger? Where is Saturn? Where is Alpha? And who is the man referring to himself as Liger inside the ring? Stay tuned to XFW as we look to unfold this mystery next week. I'm not sure what we just watched, but Liger just got absolutely torn apart by Thunderbolt Liger. Little to no offense by the man without the... I don't know what we just saw. Well, there, ladies and gentlemen, look back at the week that has been unfolding with the Thunderbolts here in XFW as we get ready for Jesus Silva to go head-to-head with Raiden Yamashita in an Extreme Rules match.
From Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at
I want to thank the new followers that joined in during our promo piece. Thank you guys for joining us. Bungus Stang, I saw you joining in. Thank you for liking the stream. Nick Clark, Mr. Insomniac Gamer himself, has stopped in. You guys have heard me talk about him, the one, the only Insomniac Gamer. Make sure you give him a like and a follow on Facebook Game Streaming, Insomniac Gamer. If you're a fan of RPGs, survival horror games, old school retro style video games, make sure you check out, like, and follow Insomniac Gamer. You've heard it here. You will not be disappointed. Thank you, Mr. Clark, for joining us tonight. Jesus Silva in the ring.
And his opponent from
Trolling Timmy over on Twitch. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the show. And here comes Raiden Yamashita. Both these men former XFW Internet champions. Both looking to climb the ladder in the rankings. They get closer to their opportunity at Championship Gold here in XFW. Mr. Clark, you are very welcome for the shout out. We do know that XFW Fight Night, 2 weeks from now, Tyson Vader will get an opportunity to challenge Brody Daniels for the XFW Internet Championship. Right now, spinning heel kick with Raiden Yamashita again. These two colliding in a Extreme Rules match here tonight on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Stiff kick in the back now by Yamashita. Yamashita was one time the youngest champion in XFW. That goal was then stolen by Jesus Silva after he came in, capturing a championship gold at only 19 years of age, is currently only 20. Yamashita now with a shot right to the top of the head. Both men on the outside now. Yamashita dumping him on the hardest part of the ring with a suplex. Brutal impact to the spine of Jesus Silva. Look at this impact, folks, right here. Boom! Right down on top of that apron. Hardest part of the ring. There is no give there. Yamashita continuing to go to work now on Jesus Silva. Silva with a counter, tossing Yamashita into the barricade. Jesus Silva pulling out a chair from underneath the ring. Yamashita trying to get back to his feet. He sees it, takes a shot right to the top of the cranium by Jesus Silva. Another shot. Third one dodged out of the way. Yamashita now stealing the chair away, trying to avoid catastrophe, and dumps Jesus Silva on the back of his head on that unforgiving concrete floor. And now into the ring post. Raiden Yamashita not screwing around tonight. He means business. Yamashita now going, Yamashita now sporting a baseball bat. Over a drop kick connects. Silva saw it coming. Silva now with the bat he lays in to Yamashita now across the ribs and across the back of the head with a friggin' baseball bat. We've got wood. Over Yamashita collapsing down on top of Jesus Silva, cutting him off. Both men now again on the outside. No count out, no disqualification in this Extreme Rules bout between Yamashita and Jesus Silva. Both men now back inside. Again, the drop kick from Jesus Silva, colliding with Raiden Yamashita. Luchador versus Japanese strong style tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. And again, Silva sent to the outside and Yamashita in pursuit, trying to get the front row audience behind him. Again, a well-placed kick right to the chin of Raiden Yamashita. Or I said of Jesus Silva by Raiden Yamashita, I should say. Both these men very much high-impact, high-flying competitors here in XFW. Both very well-known, both fan favorites here in our federation. But don't look for either one to go easy on another, as Yamashita again sent into the steel ring post by Jesus Silva. Both men hungry to get back to the championship. Silva now bounced off our merch table. Silva fires back with a shot to the midsection and then sends Yamashita into the table. And again, headshot by Jesus Silva. Collar and elbow tie down the outside. Both men struggling for control. Yamashita sent back in by Jesus Silva. Silva again looking underneath the ring. Silva with a ladder now in play. And another drop kick. Oh, the drop kick. And he bounces Yamashita off the table with the drop kick. Silva now trying to set up that table. Yamashita starting to stir. Yamashita back with the baseball bat. Ooh, connects right in the back of the head. And another one. Good Lord, Silva needs to get out of there. He's going to get decimated. Silva again with the ladder. Raymond Yamashita taking it away. Oh, and an overhand chop on another one. Yamashita sends him into the barricade. Both these guys throwing away skill to the side and just absolutely brutalizing each other. Attack after attack, chop, punch, kick, and weapons. I've seen both these guys in a number of Extreme Rules matches before, but neither one of them has been this brutal in the past. It just shows you what a lot of these wrestlers would do when a championship is on the line. And this is just an opportunity at a championship. Jesus Silva now setting up what looks like a lethal playground inside the ring. And another drop kick. Jesus Silva now with the chair, swings down again and collides with Raiden Yamashita. Yamashita now in trouble. And again in this steel ring post. Yamashita with a nice counter arm drag sends Jesus Silva flying. And a chop again. Back across the ring into the barricade. Goes Jesus Silva again. No count out, no disqualification as these two continue to brutalize each other for our entertainment. Oh, good Lord, we've got a sledgehammer in play. Why is there always a sledgehammer under the ring? Jesus Silva dodged the first one, but the second one hits him right in the breadbasket. Goes for the drop kick, but couldn't connect. Too weak from those shots as Yamashita lays it in heavy with those sledgehammer shots. Jesus Silva tossed to the side like a bag of flour being tossed out for the trash. Yamashita going inside now. Yamashita taking a shortcut, passing go, collecting his $200 and continuing the attack on Jesus Silva. Kick to the midsection now. Oh, and a brutal pump kick right to the chin of Jesus Silva, who can barely defend himself now. And again, Raiden Yamashita with the sledgehammer. Oh, and a right to the chest. A brutal shot. Jesus Silva, they may have to call this match. Yamashita lighting him up like a Christmas tree in November. Silva, desperation shot, throws him into the steel steps. How either one of these two men is even still on their feet is beyond me. Into the apron now it goes Raiden Yamashita. Both men battling it out. And again, this is just for an opportunity to climb up the rankings here for a championship opportunity. This is not for a title. This is not for number one contendership, but it just shows what these two are willing to go to get back to the top. Yamashita with a snapmare. Yamashita lights him up. One hell of an enziguri, and his head bounced off the side of that table. Two. Silva gets the shoulder up. The ladder comes crashing down from the force of Yamashita bouncing off after the kick out. Up and over. Jesus counters. Gets to the midsection. And a drop kick by Jesus Silva. And Silva right back to the ladder. Sets it up. Silva going up. Silva going all the way up. Silva staring down at Raiden Yamashita. Comes off the top of the drop kick. Good Lord. The impact from that. Yamashita leveled. Up and over leg drop from the top. Jesus Silva now in a phenomenal spot. 450 splash. Springboard style. We got a cover. Wow. What a hard-fought battle between those two. Pulling out all the stops tonight. I hope we've got medics on call right by the gorilla position. Look at this kick, folks. Look at this. Boom. And then Silva's head bouncing off that table from the impact of Yamashita's kick. How the hell that young man was able to get his shoulder up is beyond me. Samuel, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Springboard 450 from the ropes, and Jesus Silva locks up the victory tonight on Showdown. Wow. And folks, again, that wasn't even for a championship. That's for an opportunity to climb the ladder. Just shows you the level of competition here at XFW. That one was outstanding. Jesus Silva with a hard-fought victory over Raiden Yamashita tonight. Raiden Yamashita has been on a hot streak as of late, but Jesus Silva just that much more determination, that much more willpower. The drive tonight to carry through an absolutely brutal back-and-forth match. Excuse me there, folks. A little bit of seasonal phlegm building up. Got some allergies kicking up. But wow, what a match between those two young men. Again, both of them, an overwhelming desire to get back into the title hunt here in XFW. And just goes to show you what these guys will do to get there. Well, folks, up next is our main event, which was originally supposed to be a tag team match between the Grapplers and the Industry. Now, the Grapplers being Sean Owens and Rick Osborne, the Industry, Josh the Coach Clemens, and Mason Storm. But earlier in the broadcast, during one of our other matches, this took place. Mason Storm backstage attacking Rick Osborne, effectively taking him out of the match tonight. Now, a lot of folks expected Sean Owens to also not be able to compete in this tag team match, but for whatever reason, he said he's going to continue with it, and our main event will still take place, and now it will be a handicap match, as Owens will go head-to-head with both members of the Industry, Josh the Coach Clemens and Mason Storm. Now, a lot of folks told him this is not a wise choice, as from 2 weeks from tonight at XFW Fight Night, he will challenge Josh the Coach Clemens, and the XFW United States Championship will be on the line. Now, obviously, this is a ploy, this is a game, this is a setup by Clemens to try to make his path easier to the championship as these two clash. But ladies and gentlemen, let's head down to ringside. Our main event starts right now. And here comes the United States Champion.
Is a handicap match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Grapplers from Lincoln, Nebraska, weighing in at 239 pounds, one half of the Natural, Sean Owens.
Owens making his way down the ringside. Again, a match a lot of his friends in the back and peers are telling me he should not have taken, he should not have gone ahead with a handicap match, especially against his former partner, Clemens, and his new partner, Mason Storm. But again, Owens is not afraid of anything. Owens will not back down. And tonight, that might be to his detriment. And here comes the Industry.
At a combined weight of 463 pounds, the Industry.
Josh the Coach Clemens, a former tag team champion and two-time World Heavyweight Champion, accompanied by his partner Mason Storm, a five-time XFW Internet Champion. Charbo, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. This is our main event of the evening. Again, Mason Storm going against all odds here. Bruno, thank you for sharing. Mason Storm, Josh Clemens handicap match. Here we go, folks. We are off and running. Storm starting things off. Linking some shots, but already Owens with a counter. Watch for Owens to try to single out one of these two competitors and try to keep them inside the ring, try to single them out from the tag partner, and try to make it as much a one-on-one contest as he can. But there's always going to be, looming over his shoulder, another opponent that he's not always going to be able to keep his eyes on. Mason Storm now connecting with a nice elbow to counter to Owens. Nice suplex by the former 5-time Internet champion, Mason Storm. I still remember when Mason Storm came into XFW, folks. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, one hell of a pleasant kid to talk to. Just happy to be in professional wrestling, happy to live out his dreams. But as soon as he got a championship title around his waist, his entire attitude changed. His ego exploded to monumental levels, and quite frankly, pardon my French, the kid became an asshole. And now you combine that with Josh the Coach Clemens, who's molding him into more of that type of garbage. It has only magnified that by 10. Owens again with an arm drag, taking him down. Watch for Owens to start capitalizing on the arms and shoulders. Dumps him across the top rope, hotshot style, does the United States champion. Again, watch for, oh, already the coach interjecting himself, reaching out. And again the coach with a shot on the Owens. We knew the industry was going to take the shortcuts. We knew they were going to take every opportunity to try to weaken Owens tonight. Mason Storm takes him up and takes him down. Mason Storm now with a tag. In comes the coach, the fresh man who's yet to be in the ring. And a kick right to the top of the head of Owens, his former partner. Clemens, I'm sure he's going to revel in this opportunity. Elbow right to the face of Owens. Coach almost growing that prestigious mustache back. Nice neck whip, snapping Owens down to the canvas. We got a cover. First one of the contest. Owens gets the shoulder up. Owens and Clemens spent a lot of time on the road together. A lot of time in the tag team divisions. Both men hold the only submissions each one has had to each other. Owens getting Josh Clemens a tap out at XFW Fright Night to the Owens lock. And Clemens getting Owens to pass out to the sleeper hold. And that match set up Clemens to get an opportunity right now. Take the opportunity to take a shoulder breaker from the United States champion. And again, the coach ripping back on the hair, and a clothesline, sending the United States champion careening over the top rope, crashing to the outside arena floor. The coach now letting the count happen, not looking to spend any more energy than he needs to, knowing he's got a partner there. Keeping the reserves full. Owens already reeling after dealing with 2 opponents so far in this match. Clemens on the nice drop toe hold. Owens holding onto his face. Kick to the face down by Owens. Trying to, whoa! Coach dodging out of the way. Coach catches him, drops him across the back of the neck. Owens again with a counter. Oh, Mason Storm tagging himself in. Mason Storm now back in control. Suplex onto the champion. This is what we were afraid to see. This is the number of games everyone talked about and that everyone warned Owens about coming into this match. The industry will be looking to hurt Owens and weaken him because 2 weeks from tonight, Owens will defend the championship against Josh the Coach Clemens. Running elbow drop now from Mason Storm. 5-star drop kick now from Mason Storm connects. Storm in the corner. Storm lining up the shot. Flip over DDT connects on Owens. Good night, we are done here. Wow, Owens gets the shoulder up just before the referee's hand comes down. Owens down on the counter, back in the turnbuckle. The odds of Owens surviving this are slim to none back in the turnbuckle. Tag again comes in the coach. Setting him up. Off the ropes, double reverse suplex. And a shot right to the top of the head with a knee by Clemens. And the second one. Oh, come on, a third. The referee's going to have to stop this. Mike Turner needs to stop this. This is just an assault at this point. Owens still fighting on, though. Continuing to kick out. The coach now with some quick jabs. We see Owens staggering on his feet. Oh, hellacious chop from the coach. But again, Owens getting back up again, defiant. Right back in. And goes to work on the arm. And the coach claps and takes him over. Oh, and now the insult to injury again. Coach acting like he's kicking dirt on his former partner. And a stomp now right to the eye. Back into the corner again. Over the kick to the face by Owens. Coach again dodging out of the way. Owens again with a counter. Can Owens pull off the impossible tonight? The coach fires right back. Kevin, thank you for liking the stream, Kevin. Welcome to the main event. The coach now in control. Big right hand from Clemens. Clemens locks on the sleeper. Clemens locks on the sleeper. Clemens locks on the sleeper. That's it.
Owens couldn't contend with both men. And the industry knocks off the United States champion. The industry set Owens up for this fall, knowing damn well his partner was injured and couldn't compete, goaded him into a handicap match, and the Clemens knocks Owens out again with the sleeper hold. The industry playing games and it paid off for them tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been our main event. We thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the new fans, the likes, the shares, the stars. We will see you next week for more XFW. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us.